Yes, you're welcome to Legal Connect. My name is Ifeanyi Dike. Well, this program, Legal Connect, is a program meant to connect the legal community with the ordinary man, educating you and informing you about your rights on the things you need to know. So try as much as possible to hook up to this show so that we can really educate you more. Now, today's topic is the NBA election, that is Nigerian Bar Association. The election is coming up, and I tell you that every lawyer is preparing to vote. I have two gentle people here. They are legal people. Barrister Ruth Agbalumi, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
And also Barrister Mwokolo, Jeff Mwokolo, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Now, tell us, NBA is a big organization. Tell us about the NBA.
Okay, so the NBA, full name is Nigerian Bar Association. It's a professional association of lawyers that are admitted into the bar. It's actually the largest network of lawyers in Africa.
Wow.
Yes. So it's primarily engaged with promoting the rule of law, protecting fundamental rights, and then good governance. As a matter of fact, the motto is promotion of the rule of law.
Interesting. Now, there is this election coming up, Jeff. You know, I tell you, when people hear about lawyers, law, everybody's fidgeting. Now, this professional group is having the election. Can you tell us who and who is coming up to participate in that election?
All right, thank you very much. This year's election is gathering a lot of momentum. The candidates are very frontal, and most of them boast of very, very high profile, both in personal and professional endeavors. One of the candidates is a man a lot of people see as a standard for quality. He's no other person but Mr. Olumide Akpata. He's the senior partner at Templars, one of the biggest law firms in West Africa. He has also served the bar previously as the chairman of the section on business law, the largest section by success in the bar, and also as vice chairman of the IBA, International Bar Association African Forum, regional forum for the lawyers. We also have a very successful Leonard Silk, no other person but Mr. Dele Additional SAN, who runs Daily Additional LP and has been in the practice of law for over 37 years. And he has previously served the bar as the General Secretary of the Nigerian Bar Association. Yes, and we also have two other candidates.
Can you tell us about those ones?
Okay, we have Babatunde Ajibade, the senior advocate of Nigeria. He has about 31 years experience. He's a managing partner in SPA Ajibade & Co. I like to call it SPA Ajibade & Co. So he has been a barman with a whole lot of experience. He was the chairman in the Capital Markets Association.
Okay.
Then we have Ogunlana Adeshina. He recently got disqualified, but he is already appealing, so we are hoping that he comes back to this race. He was the past chairman of the NBA Ikeja branch in Lagos.
Okay.
He has a chamber. His chamber's name is Winners Don't Quit Chamber.
Okay, Winners Don't Quit Chamber.
Yeah.
There's something you said about somebody said he has been a barman. So I was wondering, what kind of beer does he sell?
What I
But
mean,
on a lighter note,
Yeah.
anyway. Anyway, you've heard it all, the contestants, and one is appealing. He really wants to contest. Well, let's hope that the four of them, comes out and battle for the NBA election. I tell you, it is something that we all have to look out for. Now, I like to say, why is it only the Southwest? Is that how it's done?
Okay, well, before now, the bar, there's been what we call the politics of divisiveness in the bar, as opposed to the politics of inclusiveness. And what happens is you see a lot of candidates only coming from a particular geopolitical zone.
Okay.
So what the bar has done in order to ensure inclusion, ensure continuity, ensure that leadership goes round, is that the leadership of the bar is zoned to particular regions within Nigeria. And at this point, the Southwest is expected to produce the president.
Okay.
And it's also good to note at this point that the tenure for the presidency is 2 years and is non-renewable.
Okay, 2 years, interesting. And now we move to another zone. Interesting. Now, what are the processes? Is it everyone come vote?
Okay, before now, it used to be different. It used to be selected members from distinguished bodies that would vote on behalf of the
It has delegation.
yes,
Okay.
delegate. But right now, it's because it has changed. The system of voting has changed. It's now digital, so everyone can vote. Everyone eligible can vote.
It's now digital. Is it because of the COVID?
Well, no, really. In 2015, the NBA amended its constitution because we like to be very frontal. NBA also likes to be at the standpoint of innovation. And so what it has done is to ensure that there's digital voting.
Okay.
It's also open to all lawyers, but not all lawyers, in the sense that only lawyers who have paid their practicing fees before the end of March of every given year is entitled and eligible to vote. So it's digital, and the elections are expected to hold next month.
Friends and foes, if you have been watching iBrandTV, my name still remains my name, Bruno Obinna Iwa. Don't drop the dial. Keep watching iBrandTV.
Interesting. So tell us the strength of all these candidates.
Oh, really? One is, I think...
Who is likely to win? Because are you guys going to vote on that day?
Yes, we are going to vote.
Really?
Yes, we are.
You are up to date with everything.
We are up to date.
So now, you're not campaigning on this show.
Okay.
So, but just tell us, who do you think would likely emerge?
Well, I think every candidate has a strength. You know, I think every candidate has a strength. Although it appears Olumide Akpata is gaining a bit of momentum. You know, first he's a success story in professional and personal endeavors. He has run a very big firm in Templars, growing it from about 3-4 persons to a firm of 100 fee earners and boasting of about 2 senior advocates of Nigeria. You know, but what even makes him stand by is the fact that a lot of lawyers
Don't campaign.
Yes, I'm not campaigning. A lot of lawyers see him as a bridge between the old and young bar. He's quite young in age and also in stage, really, and he's youth-centric. Although we also feel Dele Additional stands a very huge chance. Because there's a body called Egbe Amofin, is the body in the bar comprising of lawyers of Yoruba extraction.
A pressure group.
A pressure. And those lawyers have come together and say Dele Additional SAN is their man.
Okay.
And such, you do not underestimate the power of such endorsement. Ajibade Babatunde also stands a role. One is stands a chance. He's a learned silk, he's an SAN. And a lot of people see him as someone who can speak to both sides. He's very successful in advocacy and also successful as a solicitor. And that's also a very key strength for him. Then Additional Ogulana, if his disqualification is changed to qualification, would also stand a role in emerging because he is a very vibrant person. People know him for advocacy, fighting for the common man, taking a lot of public interest litigation matters. And they believe that if he emerges, perhaps the NBA will become a tiger.
Once again, because as if NBA is just too quiet these days. You know, a lot of things are happening, extrajudicial killings and the rest of them. NBA does not really stand out for the common man anymore. You know, why do we have that?
It's sad, really, because before now, the NBA used to be the voice of the judiciary. It used to be a voice that everyone would listen to. As a matter of fact, one of their core objectives is to even protect the integrity of the bar and the independence.
And even give some pro bono cases.
Yes.
You know.
But it's sad though. I don't know. I wouldn't say there is a specific reason, but we're probably just hoping that there's a revival from this new administration.
Wow. Interesting. You've heard it all from these two vibrant lawyers. Maybe one day both of you will contest. One day. Anyway, now there's something you talked about, advocacy and soliciting. I keep hearing this. What is the meaning? He's a legal advocate and he's a solicitor. Can you explain that?
Okay, well, in Nigeria, you're called to the bar as a barrister and solicitor.
Barrister and solicitor
of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. But most times, over time, you see a lot of people now selecting what we a particular area to practice in, which we call specialization.
Okay.
You know, so for the barristers, which a lot of people see as the advocates, these are people who are always in the face of the courts, taking matters bordering on litigation, public interest issues, and just fighting for the common man and also the interest of their clients. So it's key to say that the advocate is court-facing.
Okay.
However, the solicitor is mainly interested in protecting the interest of his client. In fact, for most solicitors naturally do not see law as just a vocation but a business. It's very key to emphasize that. So solicitors are very always engaged in contractual work, preparing papers for land
agreements,
mergers, acquisition, corporate and commercial issues, amongst others. So they're the guys on
in
suit.
fact, the advocate drinks more pain relief. While the solicitor, just goes into one room and signs the agreement and gets the 1%. Is it 1% or 10%?
It depends on the transaction.
On the transaction.
5, 10.
Wow. I mean, I think it's better to be a solicitor than
But
to
you can be both.
Okay. Yeah. It's not easy to hire a lawyer these days. It's quite expensive for a lawyer to hear your brief. How do we make it cheaper?
Well, I feel that's where the NBA would also come in. The truth is, the NBA had a pro bono scheme earlier, where a lot of people who cannot afford the services of a lawyer are given such services at very discounted rates or at no rate at all. Through Legal Connect, we also encourage lawyers. We are encouraged also by the NBA to, in our various law practice, have a pro bono scheme. You know, in the law firm where I work, we have a pro bono scheme, and we know a lot of lawyers have that. But if we make that the ground norm, if we make that
the standard,
not really, because the truth is, we are not in this practice of law just for money. We are here to change the face of how things are being done, both in Nigeria and in general. So that's it.
Okay.
My name is Mona Lisa Chindakoka, and you're watching iBrandTV.
Before you go, listen to this question, because a lot of people think that lawyers are liars. Are lawyers liars?
No, they are not. It's a wrong notion, a very popular notion, but a wrong one. Because I think why they see us like that is because they act with their emotions, but for law we don't. We act based on facts and based on the law. So sometimes it looks like lies in front of a layman, but that's not what it is for us, because we are actually the one that receives truth, upholds truth. That is our.
Depending on if you are told, if you are briefed properly.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are expected to be briefed with the truth from our clients. Our client owes us that duty to confide in us, and then no matter what we get from our clients, we are supposed to go there and then try to make peace with the law and for the good of our client.
No, but at times you see that somebody is a murderer and you still go ahead to defend the person.
Well, it's not the duty of.
Or a rapist, for instance.
There's something we say in law, which is allegation is not guilt.
Allegation. You people have a way of, just making everything look so
really. So it's really not the duty of the lawyer to pronounce his client guilty.
Okay.
It is the duty of the court. And as lawyers, it's our duty to allow the prosecution do its work, basically. So I'm protecting the interests of my client. Prosecution, please prove your case and let justice be done, but not just done, but seen to be done.
Does a lawyer have the right to say, I don't want this judge?
Well, yes, there are procedures for such. You just cannot say that because of the facial expression of the judge, or the fact that you do not like his ethnic extraction or his region or religion. What you can do is, if you sense a bit of bias, so if you believe that the judge will not be capable of giving a very, very clean and very sincere judgment in the particular matter, you can write a petition to to the relevant judicial authorities and it will be decided upon. And in most cases, a different judge is assigned to the matter.
Simple and short.
Yes.
As learned gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming to the show. I believe you've heard, but the thing is that coming back to the election, that digital voting, people feel that it will be rigged.
Well,
because nobody's there.
I think both of us will answer this question because it's a very strong allegation. But the answer to your question is there are indeed concerns,
Okay.
and your concerns are also valid because we're dealing with a server. And you know what Nigerians
Saba, don't bring that Saba again.
Yes, but what we've said and what we've been assured is
Uh-huh.
one is the electoral committee is comprised of men and women of impeccable integrity, very successful, strong-headed individuals who have done a lot of things in the legal profession, and that's in a way engenders confidence.
Okay.
One. Two is that the candidates are assured that they would nominate people who would be in the system to track the process real time as the voting is.
So, are you voting with your phones?
Yes, we're voting from the comfort of our.
Wow, there's a special code.
Well, there's going to be a special portal for voting, and everybody who is qualified to vote will be given the relevant details.
And if it works, I think Nigerians should just adapt that.
Well, the challenge we'll have in adapting that in Nigeria is the penetration of technology is not as widespread as we think.
That's true. In my village, who will vote?
Yeah, really.
All right, thank you so much for coming to the show, Legal Connect. Next week promises to be very exciting, or next edition promises to be very exciting. But I'd like to challenge all those that are competing. This is a program for you. You can come here and really tell the voters out there your strength. Thank you for watching Legal Connect. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
See you same time next week.